Microsoft's next big Halo game will be one of the Xbox One X's biggest system sellers, but what do we know about the mascot game? So far, Microsoft Halo 6. Everything you need to know about the Xbox One's next big shooter. It's been almost 2 years since Halo 5 launched, and the 2015 title left fans with a lot of questions about the future of Microsoft's flagship franchise. Since Halo 5's launch, we've heard precious little about the future of the franchise proper. Granted, we saw the release of Halo Wars 2 earlier this year, but as far as the main game series goes, Microsoft and developer 343 Industries has remained quite tight-lipped. So what is the status of Halo 6? The next proper game in the series is most certainly in the works, but not an awful lot is known about the game. Thanks to the intrepid work of NeoGAF user DANCRANE212, we can see that the length of time between Halo 5's launch and the lack of a Halo 6 announcement is now the longest such gap in Halo history. Announcements have traditionally occurred within 1.5 years of the previous game's launch, and with Halo 5 we're approaching the 2-year mark since release. But that isn't to say the game isn't in development. Developers have stated multiple times that something's happening with the series. It's just that we don't formally have a title or release date for the game just yet. Here's the games you can download with Games with Gold in October. First up, after Halo 5 released, there was some controversy about the decision to remove split-screen cooperative from the game, meaning players had to own multiple copies of the game on multiple consoles if they wanted to play the campaign together. Bonnie Ross, head of 343 Industries, officially stated after the controversy that every single Halo game going forward would feature split screen. Surely that's a suggestion a new Halo game was already in the works. Ross noted that there would be LAN support in the next FPS Halo shortly afterward, a term chosen to not explicitly refer to Halo Wars 2, which was due to release at the time of the statement. Again, this confirms another FPS Halo is in development. 343 Industries' Frank O'Connor stepped in next to explain that the studio had learned from Halo 5 that Master Chief was the key to the series and the story. O'Connor stated, doubling down on Master Chief's story and the amount of focus on him was probably the easiest learning from Halo 5, a clear indication that the next game's story is in development. Xbox One X was designed to be the best console to create and play games on, putting the greatest graphic fidelity in the hands of the world's best game creators to create true 4K games. Coming to all Xbox One markets starting November 7, Xbox One X will retail for $499 United States dollars and £449 British pounds. O'Connor later goes on to explain the future of the multiplayer facet of the game has also been shaped by Halo 5's reception. Halo 5's core MP is a thing that would be refined and tuned in the future, not rebooted, reinvented or reset. That doesn't preclude any number of improvements, additions or completely new modes and methods of play, but the team does recognize the core strengths, advantages and extensibility of the current MP tune. Finally, a Microsoft recruiter posted an ad for graphics engineers that claimed the next Halo game will be the biggest yet, and that the new game is going to be ridiculous, likely thanks to the power of the Xbox One X, which is also mentioned in the posting. All of this paints a picture of a game that is coming through the development process healthily, that is slowly but surely being pieced together as the Xbox One X approaches its launch date. We're still no closer to knowing when Halo 6 is going to launch, but we do know that it's going to be a big game that's learned from the series so far, and that should be enough to get you excited. Related articles.